All right, let's stop dancing around this subject, okay? If you live in Maryland or your business operates out of Maryland, Maryland expects to get paid. I don't care what tag you got on your trailer. That's right, we're not talking cars now, we talking trailers. Maine, Virginia, Montana, wherever you found your little loophole, if that trailer lives here and the owner or business lives here or makes money here, you are on the list. Hey, so let's make this real simple for everybody, okay? If you wake up in Maryland, because that's where you live, if you park in Maryland, if you run jobs in Maryland, or you store your trailer in Maryland for Maryland use, but your tag says the state of Maine on it, come on. Who you think you fooling when it comes to the state of Maryland? Like Big Brother don't be known. Here's the crazy thing. It ain't just RVs, folks, that we talking about. Some of y'all might not be hearing me, so I'm going to say this for the guy that's in the back. We talking about box trailers, utility trailers, boat trailers sitting at Maryland marinas, and yes, semi-trailers tied to businesses running fleets out of Maryland. If your operation is here, Maryland is looking at you like, where my money at? Okay. You right there. You right there. You want to talk technicalities. We can talk that. Well, it's legal in Maine. Well, the registration is valid. All of that's cool. But that is not the question that Maryland is asking. The question is, where is your trailer primarily used? Where does the owner live and where they're located? Where is the business that's using said trailer making its money? And let me tell you, if the answer keeps coming back Maryland, you already know what time it is. All right, so for my intellectuals out there, let's talk business real quick, okay? Now, let's say you got a landscaping company, construction company, hauling, doing deliveries, whatever, okay? But your trailer resides out of state to dodge taxes. You're not invisible anymore. You're not beating the system. You're just waiting your turn for Maryland to say, give me my money. Because once enforcement tightens up, and trust me, just like it did for Virginia tags, it's going to tighten up for this one as well. You're not going to be just having to defend your trailer, okay? They're going to be looking at your business records. Yeah. See, the state of Maryland is shrewd. The state of Maryland is cruel. They're going to know where your jobs are, where your revenue comes from, where your equipment is based. And if all roads lead back to Maryland, they're going to do something epic. They're going to connect the dots real quick. So here's what a lot of people don't want to hear. This is about money. Maryland is not about to sit back while people live here, work here, make money here, and register somewhere else to avoid paying right here. That's not how this works in the state of Maryland's eyes. Y'all know who your governor is. Like, come on. Let me just say this. It used to work that way, but now, them days are over. Long overdue. Maryland is coming for you. So we already saw what happened with Virginia tags, right? People laughed it off, thought it was hype, thought they were safe, thought they were slicker than slick, right? Until them tickets started rolling in, until them back charges hit, until folks realized that saving money turned into owing more. Let me just be straight with you. I'm not on Maryland's side. What I'm trying to do is make sure that you are ahead of the game, because Maryland already got it rigged. You just need to understand the casino that you playing at, the house is always going to win. So let's strategize to figure out how to beat the house at their own game. So without trying to beat the system, let's play with the system. If you live in Maryland or your business resides in Maryland and operates, your trailer has to make sense on paper and in reality, because if it don't, you're setting yourself up for the big payback. Now, y'all already know Crazy Keon is the last person that's going to tell you what to do. You grown, but run your setup however you want to. Just don't act shocked when Maryland comes asking questions that you don't have answers to. Have this worked out long before they come and try to work it out. That's ultimately what I'm trying to get across. And don't act confused when they come with a bill, because if you don't do your homework and you don't play the game right and you don't play to beat the house, what can you expect? You got 3 choices. Fix it now, risk and hope that you slide, or unfortunately pay later with extra fees. But don't say nobody did not tell you. Maryland will come to you and say, run me my money. And they coming. So this is Hangin with the Hazers, where we keep it real, whether you like it or not. Subscribe, because the next one might hit even closer to home. You never know.